My name's Greg Perona. I've been with the Wyco division for about 15 years, and I'm currently the product manager for the concrete division. So I just want to show you a look at some of the topics I'm going to cover. I know many of you are aware of the benefits the first generation ErgoPack offered, as well as some of the issues and concerns the end users brought to our attention. I'll quickly review the benefits and specifications so I can get to the part that I know all of you want to know. What did Wyco do, and why our customers are going to love it? As we know, we built the ErgoPack based on its comfort of the frame. Its design is original, and it offers the operators a lot of comfort by controlling the weight of the unit, and it distributes it on the hips and not on the back. Our new lighter steel frame withstands a lot of the abuse that it's going to see on the job sites, and our flexible throttle design that adjusts for operator comfort. Here's a look on the right of our new speed increaser housing. Benefits: we re-engineered gears and bearings that are found in the lightweight housing, as well as a speed increaser that doubles the engine speed. The quick disconnects will allow shafts to fit on the backpack, as well as the sure speed and the 994 motors. And the ErgoPack is the only backpack on the market that comes standard with a digital tachometer. This readout indicates the vibrator speed, so the operator knows what they're running at and can adjust the speed properly. It also tracks the running hours, which helps assist in preventative maintenance. And just basically, I know a lot of you know this, but just go over, we're using the Honda GX H50, which is a 4-stroke engine, runs about up to 60 minutes at full load. That's the fuel capacity. And it runs off of the unleaded 86 octane or higher fuel. And this stays the same as the original ErgoPack. We're using the CK8900 series shafts in the 7, 10, and 14 foot with our pencil heads, our 13, 16, and 1 inch. And then we're using our 9500 series on the 1 and 3/8 and larger head sizes. We recommend running up to length on the shaft is the 14 feet. The 7 and 10 foot shafts for the 9500 series come standard with the reinforcing spring and the molded quick disconnect adapter already on there. The threaded quick disconnect adapter you see pictured underneath the shafts, that will be required on the 8900 series and the 14 foot 9500 series shafts, and that is sold separately. The reasoning behind the next generation ErgoPack. I'm sure most, if not all of you listening, know the reasons for the improvements that were needed for the next generation ErgoPack. The weight. This unit is too heavy, and I'm sure many of you heard this maybe once or twice. Also, the engine shutting off when the operator bends over slightly. Let's talk about the weight. The robust first generation ErgoPack was built extremely solid, but it tipped the scales at 40 pounds. The new second generation ErgoPack has slimmed down and now weighs only 30 pounds. So how was this weight reduced? Well, we can start off with the frame. A total of 5 pounds was removed from the frame, and this was done by reducing the wall thickness of the frame from 3/4 of an inch to, say, 0.625 of an inch. And the frame brace from 0.19 inches to 0.125 inches. All while maintaining the frame's strength and integrity. In-house testing was done on the new frame, and it confirmed it will withstand the abuse encountered on the most rigorous job sites. And as you can see by the lower images, the overall length of the frame was reduced from 18.6 inches to 16.5 inches. 5 pounds is also reduced from the speed increaser assembly as well. The overall length of the speed increaser housing was reduced by more than 2 inches. This was made possible by shortening both the input and output gears while maintaining the same engine output and service life. With the comfort from the ergonomic design along with the 10-pound weight reduction, end users will immediately notice the difference and reap the benefits of this new second generation ErgoPack. Another modification that was made was of the design of the new mounting bracket. The new bracket increased the tilt of the engine by 10 degrees to compensate for the low oil shutoff. The top picture is of the old bracket. As you will notice, it is flat, while the lower in how the engine is raised to tilt 10 degrees. To ensure we achieve the correct engine mounting position, we perform numerous in-house tests. And as you can see from the images below, we used a professional model to test the Aztec, the original ErgoPack, and the new ErgoPack. First picture, Aztec unit allowed you to bend at an almost 90-degree angle while still running. Middle picture, that was our first unit, and it would kill with the slightest of bend. Then when we redesigned it, last picture on the right, we were able to achieve the same degree of tilt as the Aztec unit at that 90 degrees. So pricing and lead time. The pricing on the unit, shafts, and heads have remained the same. Just one thing to note is that the part number for the backpack unit itself has changed from a W402-535, and it's now a W402-558. The warranties also stayed the same as the original first generation unit and will be covered up to 1 year. The literature, there's a new ErgoPack sell sheet available along with a price list that's specific to the ErgoPack, and the product catalog has been updated as well. Now here's a competitive comparison, and I know most of you are pretty familiar with this as from the first product launch, but I'll just go over this quickly. With the new Wyco versus the Aztec, comfort is going to be the main feature. Now with the with the reduced weight, as you can see just by looking at the pictures, that Aztec does not support the weight very evenly and is uncomfortable. And another thing to always feature is the tachometer. It's a very, very good feature that nobody else has, just to view what actually speed you are running at. And for those of you who aren't familiar, ours uses the gear increaser instead of the belt drive. The belt drives are known to slip when it's under load, and they break a lot more frequently, which causes a lot of maintenance and downtime. Here's just a look at the Aztec. For a long time, Aztec was claiming in its literature and on their website that their backpack weighed 24 pounds. Well, in fact, and even the serial plate on the unit itself listed the weight at 29 pounds. Well, Aztec has recently been forced to correct that on their website to reflect the true weight and on their literature. But I just want to let you know, if you go in and see a dealer or a customer that may have the old 4 pounds, now you'll know that it was misstated, and that in fact it does weigh 29 pounds. The Whacker unit, Whacker, it's a unit they don't even make, and it's private labeled by ISCO. This unit doesn't have a speed increaser, so they have to make up that speed by using a pendulum style head. There are many disadvantages of a pendulum style head. They have to be slammed on the ground in order to work. They don't have much force to them. And this unit, it's only available with just under a 10-foot shaft and a 1.8-inch head. So not too many options. North Rock, I know we don't run across a lot of North Rock out in the field, but it's almost like the Aztec unit, where there is no comfort on that backpack design. Also uses a belt drive, which slips under load. And if you notice in the picture, that throttle assembly, it's rigid, can't be adjusted, and the way it sticks out, it can break pretty easily. Here's the other North Rock version, which doesn't use the Honda engine. It uses some engine called EMAC. Trying to find parts to replace, almost impossible, and it doesn't compare to the ErgoPack. So just looking overview, here's just a list of what the ErgoPack offers. And as you can see, it offers all the features that customers are looking for. So here are some solutions to some sales objections you might get from the dealers or customers. A lot of people that are used to electric units or our first generation ErgoPack say the weight. Well, the weight's too heavy. Well, with our ergonomic design, how it properly places the unit, and with the less weight, that's not going to be an issue anymore. Our price, we priced it to be competitive with the Aztec unit, which currently has the most market share. And then our add-on adapter, it's going to work now with our, well, like it did before, our electric units as well as the ErgoPack. And if you do have any questions, you can please contact myself or Inside Sales or send questions to me.